Rasta, hey, on the front door. Congo one time, Groover one time, hey. Kushingwani one time, hey. Huko loko number one when you wire. But I'm not the yapping or rewind. I'm the fact in your minute, it's a reminder. Had to play for the team I play for Afro Mabona. It's a reminder, I'm a remainder. Hey, Nichabuli Sabaning and Groovy Sabaning and now it was. Hey, Hemzala was, Groover was. Suma, Bagama, hey. It's the time for a celebration. Standing loud, still life. Hey, you could say team singing.
What's up guys, my name is Chantel Thomas and this is Mamgojozi Season 2. Today on my show I have none other than my little sister. Her name is Sophie Mufamadi. She's talking all things June 16, her YouTube channel, and all about herself. She is a lovely, lovely lady and she's a matriculant, ladies and gentlemen. Wish her luck in her end of the year exams. Sophie, take it away. What's up, Mamgojozi fans? My name is Chantel Thomas Ushaz Wamashim Shwam, the Shazling herself. Today on the show we have Sophie Mufamadi. Sophie, tell us a little bit about yourself, tell us about your YouTube channel, and tell us about your views on what grown people think about the generation of the 2000s, because you know a whole lot of people got a whole lot of things to say. Tell us about yourself, baby girl.
Hi, and my name is Sophie Mufamadi, and I'm 16 years old of age, and I'm doing matric this year. Matric! Why Jesus? What I think older people think about the 2000 generation is that I am not sure, because I am not surrounded by old women like grandmothers. I do visit them during the holidays, but what I personally think that it's something that they actually think is that they don't respect their culture, they don't spend time with their families, they don't check up on them, like call them, you know, from time to time. They belong to the streets. No, I don't mean that. YouTube, making YouTube videos, it's something that I really enjoy doing, to be honest. It's sort of like a hobby for me, because I spend most of my time, you know, doing schoolwork and spending time with my family. I also don't really have time for myself, because we are going through a tough a situation at the moment, where we have this global pandemic that's going on, that's easy to catch, you know.
Greatness, Lala. I really love your YouTube channel. Like, I never expected it. So tell us about what you know about June 16. And if you had to change anything in the world, what would you change at such a tender age?
What I know about June 16, I'll start off by telling the truth that yes, I've been taught about June 16 and what have happened in the past years and decades. On that day, a lot happened, you know. So like I said, I'm 16 years old of age, turning 17. So growing up, really, I didn't even know much about youth, but like one thing that I knew is that first of all I grew up in a township called Musina in Limpopo. So on the 16th of June, I remember people would wear black and white uniform to sort of like represent Sarafina. Good memories. To present Sarafina, and people will be dancing on the street. On the 16th of June, we will have like sort of like a concert at school, at the hall, in the community, in the township. That's where we sort of like celebrated what many people have went through. So by that time, I was still young. I was very young. I didn't know much about June 16, but if I could change an element in the past history, will be racism. It's something that has been going on forever and forever and forever. And with racism, it hurts, because racism, it's not always white people against black people. it happens, and it's something that's been currently happening. But it can also be mixed people against white people, or black people against white people. So I would change racism.
You're such a smart woman, and I'm so proud of you, Sophie. So tell us about your favorite book. I know you and I are lovers of books. Tell me about your favorite book right now and what it's all about. Who would you recommend it to, actually?
This is my favorite question. So my favorite book is by Lila Sales. It's called If You Have Nothing Nice to Say. Is it? So I highly recommend many teenagers and also people who are not really teenagers to actually read this book. Why? Because this book actually teaches people about like what not to say, especially on the internet, because it's something that once you put something on the internet, yes, you can remove it, but it only takes one person to actually take a screenshot of something and then just share it with the whole world, and people will keep on reposting the thing. So I advise people to actually read this book. It's really nice. I love it. It's my favorite, and especially many teenagers about racism that's been currently going on with the murder of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. So this book, it's a really nice book and I love it. It's my absolute favorite book.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Grab yourself a copy of If You Have Nothing Nice to Say. So, Sophie, can you tell us about the coronavirus situation at your school and in and around you? Can you tell us what your updates are around you?
This is a tough situation for people, for everyone, and people are actually going through this whole thing, this pandemic. It's treating people in different ways because we are different people. I would like to ask you guys to put on your mask and sanitize and remain safe, keep social distancing. And I'm back at school and we have social distancing. A huge shout out to these teachers that are taking care of us, providing us with masks, sanitizers at each and every corner. Guys, please remain safe and love you so much, guys. Thank you.
Wow, that's actually interesting and good to know that your teachers are actually hands-on to make sure that all their students are protected. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining the show today, Sophie Mufamadi, my little sister. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our first show of season 2 on Mamgojozi. My name is Chantel Thomas, also known as Shazwa Mashim Shwam, the Shazling herself. I'll check you guys next week, Tuesday, same time, same place.
Hey guys, and it's Sophie Mufamadi, and I just finished doing an interview with the real host of Mamgojozi, Chantel Thomas. And thank you so much, and a big shout out to Chantel Thomas for having me. You guys can catch Mamgojozi on YouTube, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of what you thought and how this interview was and what you have learned. So thank you so much, and a big shout out to Chantel Thomas for having me. Ciao. Happy Youth Day.
And that marks the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chantel Thomas, and this was Mamgojozi, a little show about people like you. On our show today, we had Sophie Mufamadi, who happens to be my little sister, ladies and gentlemen. She has a YouTube channel. Catch her show. She is very entertaining. Other than that, thank you for tuning in to Mamgojozi. See you next week, Tuesday, same time, same place, with another hit and happening person to speak to.
Best life, no matter in the cave. Hey, you better than my groove more. Hey, my pillar still tell them more. Hey, my kids I'm fana sing more. Hey, chillers, no my cooler books. Hey, shoot after shoot, pop on my pull-la. Hey, I think better na the stallion. Hey, Lana see I want to na, Bisa Bantona Donna. You better than my bochi, hey, ting a pay. Hey, anything I'm a pull-la. Hey, I'm gonna make this pumpilla. Hey. Now let kissing me this pump and move. Hey, cause this figure look shin, booty shaking, competing machine. Hey. Suma, pagama. Hey, it's a time for the celebration. Standing loud, feeling life. Hey, you can say team, singing with me. Hey, I'm a fan of best.